Welcome back, everybody, to the Erie County Department of Social Services Health and Wellness Conference 2020, Episode 3. We're excited to bring this to you. I'm Robert Frank, the Director of HRD, and in this episode, Episode 3, we're going to have a tip from Andrea Huber on the importance of exercise. And we all know this is important. It's easier said than done, but she's specifically not going to just focus on the obvious physical benefits, but the benefits for our mental health and the benefits for our brains. So that's coming up. We'll have Stacey Dunmire giving us another tip about working remotely. And Stacey's going to specifically address how to stay connected with each other while working from home. Finally, we're going to have a technical tip from Judi Bassini, and that is very relevant. She's going to teach us, it's part of a series, she's going to teach us how to upload WebEx onto our own equipment at home so that we're able to use that and help us stay connected with each other. So I also want to mention that with some of the feedback we've gotten, we've been asked, well, gee, the conference allowed us to have different kinds of workshops and stuff like that. So I want to let you know that in future episodes we're just beginning to put together now, we're going to be having guests that were lined up for our conference to do segments within these virtual episodes. So thank you very much and enjoy episode 3.
Don't let working remotely allow you to feel disconnected from your team. There are many ways to get creative with how you can stay in touch and also at the same time make it a little fun. Staying connected will be contingent on having the right technology and tools in place, such as access to platforms like WebEx, Jabber, and Zoom. While working remotely, it's important to over-communicate whenever possible, and not just through email. Include things you know about work, changes, updates, etc., but also ask how your team members are doing. How are they feeling? Share some fun photos or pictures of their pets as they work from home. Any contact is better than no contact. If you are a supervisor, reiterate that your virtual office door is always open. It also might be helpful to run a daily or weekly morning update over a video meeting to help people keep on track and communicate important information to your team. These meetings keep people in touch and connected and serve as a way to share thoughts from the previous day. Encourage group chats. Even though folks are working at home, that doesn't mean they wouldn't appreciate the chance to connect with their coworkers. So set up some virtual opportunities to facilitate conversation. There are other fun ways to connect with coworkers while working remotely. How about having a weekly virtual coffee chat? Set a regularly scheduled time for your team each week to catch up over coffee in a group video conference. You could do the same with a virtual lunch. And don't forget virtual workouts. Maybe organize a group fitness break. You could do stretching, yoga, or even meditation. Remember, a few intentional and thoughtful gestures can go a long way toward making everyone stay connected and feel like part of the team, no matter where they are.
Hello everyone. My goal today is to get everyone excited about the benefits of exercise, the benefits that it has on your mind and health. In a nutshell, exercise makes you happy. I'm going to touch on some points as to why happiness happens when you get your heart rate up. Number one, when a person exercises, the brain has an increased sensitivity to two hormones, serotonin and norepinephrine. The hormones work to naturally relieve depression. So it makes you naturally happy. It's a happy pill. When a person exercises, the amount of endorphins in the body will increase. Endorphins are your body's natural way to produce positive feelings and decrease your perception of pain. Positive feeling up, pain goes down. Exercise also allows a person to feel in control of their own body. You are controlling your bone strength. You are starting a workout, and in 30 minutes you've completed your workout. Your heart is getting stronger. Feelings of control come in your mind. Feelings of being out of control go out of your mind. Now, what does exercise do for your overall health? It lowers blood pressure, lowers chances of a stroke, lowers medical bills, lowers your number of sick days, increase muscle strength. It also can increase your concentration. So studies have shown that when you do concentration activities after a workout, you do better. Why is this? Why are they telling me to do my academic work after I go for a run? Well, two things. When a person exercises, the endorphins that I mentioned a couple seconds ago, the hormone that gives you those positive feelings, those endorphins increase. So the anxiety that you feel towards a particular situation go down, which will enable you to possibly think more clearly towards it. So the anxiety about that test will kind of lower or lessen so that you can study more clearly for that test. Secondly, BDNF, it's basically a natural fertilizer for the brain. When your heart rate goes up, when you do exercise, this fertilizer will naturally increase to help keep brain cells flourishing, to help keep them strong. This is important because when we stress, when we can't cope, when we are upset, those are all damaging to our brain cells. BDNF helps to heal the brain cells that we are hurting with stress. It helps those brain cells recover, makes them more resilient to stress. I want to talk about diabetes. So exercise can lower your chances of diabetes. How does it do this? One way that it can do this is when you exercise, your body is burning. You're lifting those weights, you're running, you feel that burn in your muscles. That burn, that wonderful feeling, is called lactic acid. The lactic acid is your body's natural ability to burn glucose. So this is burning of glucose with lactic acid, not insulin. So it can help your chances of diabetes lessen. I also want to tell you about a small study. A small study was done with a small group of women diagnosed with depression. These women, small group again, did various activities for various amount of time. These women exercised for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It was never the same. All of these women, after a month of doing this, all of those women presented less depression symptoms. All of them. Depression can be helped by exercise because of those endorphins, serotonin, norepinephrine. All of those things can help us naturally, which is something that we thrive to be. I appreciate so much your time with me, and I hope I've motivated you to get moving, even just a little bit.
Evicore EAP is a free, confidential benefit provided to you and your dependent family members. The purpose of this benefit is to provide you a menu of resources to assist you with reducing, resolving, or receiving a referral for any situation you may be experiencing. In addition, we also have a broad network of master's level licensed and credentialed EAP providers. Questions about the program or would like to speak to an EAP counselor, please call us at area code 716-712-2777, or you can reach us toll free at 1-888-276-6632.
Hi, this is Judi with this week's tutorial. What is WebEx and what can it do for me? Let's start out with what is WebEx? WebEx is a tool you have most likely been hearing a great deal about recently because we've had to work remotely from home. WebEx is a pretty amazing tool in that it's an online meeting application allowing WebEx users to host or participate in video conferencing, online meetings, screen sharing, with up to 1,000 participants allowed in one virtual room. That's a lot of people. WebEx allows you to virtually meet with other people without leaving your home or your office. WebEx meetings require a computer with internet access or a mobile phone with internet access as well. By logging into the meeting via the internet, you're able to see the presenter's computer screen and or names and sometimes pictures of those participating in the call or meeting. Meetings can be joined in many ways. The most common one that we use here at Erie County is if you have WebEx installed on your computer, which we're going to show you how to do today. Also, there's a web version of WebEx. And you can, as I've said earlier, you can also maintain a meeting through a WebEx mobile app using your mobile device. Today I'm going to show you the steps for installing WebEx, the application, on your home computer. You can also find the link below. At the end of the week, I also hope to upload 2 additional links to the HRD SharePoint conference site, simple tutorials on joining a WebEx meeting and hosting a WebEx meeting. Let's start out with installing WebEx on your home computer. Our first step is going to be finding the browser on your desktop. I'm going to be using Google Chrome. So I'm just going to double click to open that. Up on the URL line found at the very top, we're going to type in https://www.webex.com / again downloads.html and then another / and I'm going to press enter. You should get a screen that comes up that says get the WebEx you need. For this tutorial we're going to be doing the download for Windows, so I'm going to go down below WebEx meetings where it says download for Windows, and I'm going to click on there, double click. And in the lower left hand corner you're going to see it's going to be downloading a WebEx app.msi, and you're going to wait until that is completely downloaded, and right now looks like it's all done for me. And I'm going to double click on that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to follow the instructions on the screen. So it's asking us if we want to do the install wizard for WebEx. I'm going to click yes, next, and I'm going to accept the terms, next. Wizard's ready to begin installation. I'm going to click on install. We allow the app to make changes to my device, and I'm going to say yes. And you'll see it do some gyrations here. All right, now it says it's complete. That was pretty quick. I'll click on finish. Now it says sign into WebEx meetings. All right, it came up with my Judi.Bassini@erie.gov. All right, it should come up with yours if you've ever signed in to the WebEx meetings previously. Otherwise, you're going to put your email address in there, the Erie County email address. And then I'm going to click on next. And it says enter your site URL. I'm going to type in erie.webex.com. And I'm going to click on next. All right, and it's asking me to sign in now. And to sign in, all right, when the security box pops up, all right, it says hello, and that's my name, and that's my sign-in. And I'm also going to put in then my password, and I'm going to tell it to remember this email address, and I'm going to have it keep me signed in. You don't have to if you don't want to. All right, I'm going to put in my password, and you should be all set. If you're looking for these instructions in a written format, you should find a link down below where it says downloading WebEx meetings, and you can open that up and print out those instructions as well. Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you next week. Stay safe, and we'll have more hints and tips for working remotely. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
And so that concludes episode 3 of the DSS Health and Wellness Conference 2020. Thank you for joining us. I want to thank the entire HRD team for putting this together, specifically Stacey and Andrea and Judi for their segments in episode 3. And also, I want to remind the workforce that we have our special episode devoted entirely to a presentation specifically made for DSS by our Evicore, the EAP program for the county. So please be sure and watch that. Very valuable information there. So until next episode, stay healthy, be well, and be kind. Thank you.